we go a little bit to the left, it seems like might be a white patch.
Oh, yeah.
And more to the left. That's looking promising.
Yeah, well spotted.
Oh, just looks like an outcropping.
No microbial mats, you think, here?
No, I think it's, well.
We can zoom if you want.
To zoom in right here, right there.
Right there, I see. All right, Al, you want to do a zoom on that?
I think it's just a burrow.
Yeah.
Also looks like it might be a little gas relief area. Interesting.
There's two, one on the other
Go
side.
ahead and come wide there, Al.
There looked to be another one on the left.
Yeah, it looks like there's quite a few. Can we put a marker here, please?
Yep, no worries.
Is that a sponge?
Yeah, that's a sponge.
I don't know if I should call in another move. I don't know where you are. I think I see a bit of tether. Oh, yeah, there's a
you can see
faint yellow. There. Bridge nav, another step, same bearing. Promise I'm there. But I promise I'm there. I mean, I see that you're seeing things. No, we're at 020. Yeah, 020. All right, yeah. Look at all these lazy sea stars. They're just flopping around. Lazy day on
them.
Nothing to do.
Shrimp or something under that ledge.
Sorry, what was that?
It could be like some type of shrimp
spot
under the ledge. Yeah.
Did you guys request, are you requesting a zoom on it?
Nope, I don't think so.
No, just
All right.
No.
commenting.
Let's keep on going.
Roger that.
Kurt, we've seen a lot of those in the AUV imagery from this area. And I think
Tasty.
that's some of the commercial fishing that went on in this area.
Yeah, this is a very big shrimp fishery area, sure.
I hear fishing and I get really nervous.
Appropriately.
Sorry, Jess.
Sorry?
I think that was Aaron.
Oh, sorry, Aaron.
Oh, that's okay.
We won't talk about fishing anymore.
Oh, no, keep talking about it. Remind us that it's an ongoing threat.
ROVs versus fishing.
Bridge nav, another step, same bearing.
It's been really interesting over this last 2 weeks to see 1,000 meters up to 200 meters along this coast and canyon. I almost want to ask to pick up urchins just so Jess can show off her skills again.
I love picking up urchins, guys. This is fun. You can make some uni with them, if anything.
There's a soul?
Did you send some crackers down to serve it on? Is that next to the knife on the basket?
Oh, you know it. They're really, really soggy crackers, though. Don't want to eat them.
Dover sole.
Yeah. A lot of these fragile urchins here.
Yeah.
I think Abby's going to have to put her urchin detection algorithm to good use here.
Interesting tracks.
Did you say something about the urchin counting?
Looks like something ran that over, right? No. Oh.
Yeah, so Abby uses a software, it's a machine learning software that uses a convoluted neural
Moisture.
network. And she's tested on urchins and some other things as well. I think some sea stars,
Yeah, you're right.
pyrosomes.
Oh yeah.
What
It's
are
a
you
cool
thinking?
use
Trawl
case.
marks? What? Yeah, definitely.
This would be a hard place to trawl, especially with the foot rope limitations that really impacts what can be fished along the coast.
Yeah, and this area has been closed to trawling since 2006.
Ooh.
Was that when the rockfish conservation areas got put into place?
Rockfish conservation areas went in late 2001, but this is within the Central Fish Habitat Conservation Area that was designated in June of 2006.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
And then expanded just earlier this year in January.
If there's any eyes.
Nice little ledge cave sort of thing here.
Spot
Yeah.
lobster too.
Oh,
Are
nice.
you going to do a really quick partial? Just curious. See any eyes? That's great there.
There's a lobster after the right. Oh, it's all lobsters.
These are lobster homes. Oh.
Maybe that's a spot prawn.
Oh, wow.
All right. Go ahead and come wide there, Al.
Oops.
He's not happy that we're spying on him.
It's almost like they've
Yeah.
excavated some of those
Fish
areas.
face or something. Oh, it's a lobster. Oh, lobster. Oh, yeah. Good loads.
Hi, Meredith.
Yeah, hi, Meredith. Thanks for joining.
Oh, wow.
There's a wall.
Oh, wow. Look at the anemone.
That was a
It's
nice
pretty.
anemone.
That's a pretty one. Like back in the land of like 10-meter pixels where the bathymetry actually means something. It actually matches what we see.
Aaron, are we almost to the top of this wall?
Yeah.
Yep. Where'd you go?
It looks like the seep site's about 30 meters away or so.
It's probably about right. Yep, 30 to 40. Okay, I see your tether. There we go. Getting nervous. You can see like a slight haze. Oh, sorry. You can see like a slight haze usually, and that's where you can, yeah, kind of tell where I'm at there. Then I go 035.
035, roger.
Yep, bridge nav.
It's like more brachiopods.
10 meters
Yeah.
step bearing 035. Roger.
It's nice to have so many people online, and apparently there's a bigger draw at 4 in the afternoon instead of midnight to 8 a.m. Who would have thought?
Instead of 4 a.m.? Oh, yeah. Does depend on where folks are at, though.
How's the current down the bottom right now?
She's fine. Not really, in my current's not really pushing me around any, so good.
Could we get a zoom on that anemone just for
Let's keep
photo?
going for the
Okay,
seep.
sure. Sure.
So is that a negative on the zoom?
That's a negative on the zoom,
Roger.
although that is a cute squid.
Looks like there's a soul there. You can see its eyes.
You're looking straight into its soul.
Stare straight into the soul.
Bridge nav, another step, same bearing. Thanks, Aaron.
Just a little catch up from the last seep dive. Having processed all the samples, there was an amazing amount of really good seep stuff in there.
Yeah.
Hairy gastropods, vescomide clams, lots of very bubbly sediment cores, some of which actually kept their sediment structure, which was great.
You guys actually get through all of it?
About 10 minutes ago.
Wow. Wow. Jeez. That's a lot of sample. Yeah, we noticed those cores were bubbling on the way up. Does that damage your sample in any way?
It can disrupt the structure. It disrupts the structure within the sediment, but it's very useful. Some of them bubble so much that they essentially sort of liquefy inside. We only had that happen on one, so really one out of all of them was a great average to have only one that was not successful after a bubbly ascent. And we kept all the cores on the vehicle, which is just 100% win.
Yeah.
Knock on wood having said that.
Do some of them rocket out of there with all those bubbles that they produce?
Yeah, if there's a little methane hydrate in there, you can just have rockets shooting off like the 4th of July on the front of the vehicle as it comes up.
Now that's a thought. Interesting.
All right.
Yeah, and Chris, we preserve specimens a bunch of different ways, and always happy to share those. I think what was really remarkable is I might share some of the images either through the NOAA Ocean Exploration blog or via social media of all of the itty bitty little gastropods that were covering the seep in addition to the hairy ones. And we got great samples of those.
010.
I like how you saved the information about the rocket cores to the last dive.
We actually talked about it quite a few times during the pre-dive meetings and things.
Nice pile of gastropods on that stone. Yeah.
And the seep we sampled last night seemed to be a very, as we thought when we were sampling it, a very young seep. There was no authigenic carbonate chunks within any of the cores. It was a beautiful mud to slice. As a connoisseur of mud, I can say it was very good.
What's the appropriate term for that, Andrew? Is that like a siltophile or a mudophile? What are we talking about?
Monophile sounds good. Seepophile. But I like all soft sediment.
Is this a description of oneself?
I got it on a fortune cookie once, and I thought it was a pretty good guess. So. I had a friend who used a lot of swear words in life, and he got a fortune once that said, bitter and harsh words are a sign of weakness.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That anemone is cool.
Did he stop swearing as much?
No. In fact, that did set off quite the tirade. Really interesting seeing all these brachiopods on pretty much any hard substrate they can find.
Yeah.
Big redfish.
Hi there, Rick. Beautiful.
I like the deeper seeps because it was easier to identify all the fish because it was just thorny heads.
Yeah, they just stayed in one place too.
Or one of two kinds of soles.
That might have been a yellow eye.
Oh.
Kurt, did you get a good look at it?
5 meters up.
I didn't, unfortunately.
10.
Nice skate it there.
Ooh.
Okay, we should just be approaching the seep feature now.
That's a good sized long nose skate.
Out of that. I think I'll be off to my port side here.
If we can just keep transiting this direction. Well, so it looks like we just went over the area that we saw bubbles. Yeah, Nicole said she saw that, and that was also a site that was in the historical data as well. Yeah, let's go start it by going north through the point, and then maybe we'll loop around and do a cross section east to west.
Roger.
Yes. Can we adjust the gain on Norbit or the sensitivity? Because it seems like it's just not really doing anything.
Here's Andrew, we would expect more bacterial mats here, correct?
Yeah, bacterial mats or clam beds. But with the bubbling, I definitely expect bacterial mats of some kind. Or carbonate. There we go. So it kind of looks like there might be something kind of dead ahead or just not looking at Norbit.
Dead ahead, roger.
Goodbye, soul.
Hold it. Big flatfish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that idea. Why don't we,
coming up.
that looks like something that the,
All right,
I think that one was a big petrale sole.
I am 2 meters off currently.
so everyone watching along, we are picking up off the ground to use our forward-looking multi-beam to see if we can see any bubbles in the water.
All right, 3 meters. All right, I'll hold here at 4 meters and I'll pan my head around,
Great,
see if I
thank
see
you.
anything. So this is about 90 degrees from where I was. Not seeing anything though. Go back the other way. I'm 4 meters up. Yeah, we can go higher. Maybe 10 meters. All right. All right, Kim, I'm coming up 10 meters or 5 more meters.
Not seeing much in Norbit.
All right, 10 meters off now. Right now I'm north facing, nothing there. I'll go a little east. I didn't have a SPL on, sorry. Nothing convincing. Yeah, so that was 15. Go to 30.
No.
What's up, Dan? So pass this on to Dan in a moment. Okay. Scan it at 45. Let it stay in here for a sec.
How far are you off the deck right now?
I'm 10 meters off the deck.
10 meters off. Okay.
Switching out for dinner. Hey, you're good at this. Let's find some bubbles.
Bubbles. What's that in the Mr. Mezzo?
It'd be great if it was a bubble. We'll take it.
What's your range there?
On orbit,
You're ranged way out, right? So
50 meters.
should be all sail, huh?
Is that 50?
So have you guys looked somewhere so far?
We just went to the point that we were given, and now we've just come up in the water column pretty close to that to kind of have a scan around.
I see.
So
There's something out there.
that's persistent.
Let me turn my head and see if it.
I like persistent.
Why is that one so fast? Oh, because I've got it. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20 meter.
All right.
Can you see the same thing on Norbit? Should be.
Not really.
Not really.
Move out from underneath Argus a little bit. Me neither.
We've been spinning, heading around.
Roger. Getting closer. Or not. Maybe it's Norbity noise. Nothing on Norbit there. There's a little.
Not much. You want to go back down and scan from the seafloor?
Oh, we'll do the cardinal points here. That, I think, is noise that didn't move.
Okay.
You haven't done the cardinal points yet, or the intercardinals?
We started, but we could do it again. Kind of a system.
Oh, you have? You have done them?
It just went through, but we were doing it pretty quickly, so why don't we just do it again?
Multi-beams real time, it should. I see nothing. That little target, there's a little something there.
This?
Yeah, I don't know if it's noise. Okay, that's looking west. Southwest.
That little thing was about 20 meters away, just like the one on the...
Yeah, but it's staying, when I turn my heading, it's staying there, so it's some kind of artifact. That's a full turn there, so I'm gonna come the other way. So we did west. Did we do 315? Can't remember. Northwest.
That's that.
Something.
What's that? It stayed when I turned my head.
It seems like it's moving with you.
Yeah, roger.
Yeah, it is moving.
Yeah.
It's north. So sorry, it's staying on the sonar screen, or it's moving on the
Moving
vehicle
with
moves?
you.
Right, so it's not a target. And you don't have to try and find this, Mike. You can just not put turns in would be great. Northeast. Am I giving you enough time to play with all those
I'm just messing with the gain. I don't.
buttons and sliders over there?
Yeah.
Okay. We ready to change heading, Aaron?
Yep. Go ahead.
Looking east. Well, kind of getting a tug. I'm going to slide the vehicle a little towards Argus so I can.
Okay.
It's looking east, but I'm moving as well. $10 meters or so to the south.
What's that one?
Ooh.
That looks interesting.
So if I turn my head a little bit,
Tracking.
like 15 degrees. Have to turn that button on and that button.
It's moving.
Oh yeah, that's what we want.
That looks like it's right in front of you.
Okay, so if I move, how far away is that? 25 meters.
25 meters.
Bonus is it's towards Argus. It might be Argus.
It might be Argus.
Those are right over that waypoint.
Okay, well, I'm moving that way.
If we find Argus, we at least found something.
But you went to that waypoint already, right?
We did go to the waypoint.
But we might have been right over it, so it's probably an Argus shadow.
Yeah.
Damn it, Argus doesn't look like bubbles. Is it getting closer?
I mean, it's getting louder. It's probably Argus.
It's gone, so that's above us. It was Argus. All right.
Well, that was exciting for a moment.
I got 2 more here. 135. What's a little hint there?
That's Argus again.
It's Argus again.
Argus, could you go away?
One more. I'll look to the south here. Looking south. Okay. Well, that was it, was it?
I think that's all the directions.
Eh,
Or I guess, no, yes.
coming back down then?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head back down to the ground.
What are we doing here?
All right, back down to the ground.
Copy. Looks like we were heading north there, or does it
Yeah,
matter?
we were gonna try and track north, and then maybe just kind of do a systematic survey of the area, maybe north, and then come back west to east.
Roger. I'm gonna turn the come up. Chill. Terrain.
Is that what you still want to go with?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at all the dust cloud.
Sorry. Didn't actually hit, but
You guys.
big cloud.
All right, I'm gonna do a 10-meter step due north.
Just likes her Z bias a little higher than I forget to turn it back down when I come in here.
Actually, I'm gonna wait till you guys are.
I'm good.
You're good.
Yep.
Right.
Headed north.
Bridge nav. Uh, 10-meter step due north.
I'll slide to the yeah. If you look north, I will slide east. All right. Well, come down 5. Should be almost under you there.
There she is. Let's see.
It's always nice to nearly slam the vehicle in the seabed while everyone's sitting there at dinner watching.
Looking for signs of seeps.
Wow, look, there's a meteor strike, meteor fall. See the imprint?
Excavation pit.
Hmm.
Big sea star next to that sponge.
That's a cool sea star. Bridge nav, another step, same bearing.
See me yet?
I think that's the fish-eating sea star we saw earlier.
Yeah, the one that we said looked like Patrick.
The red one is a Mediaster, the Patrick star, and then the other one that Kurt's talking about was a Stylisterius, and that one is
Stylisterius.
the fish-eating star.
Ooh, I missed the fish-eating star then.
Should be right in front of you. Maybe I gotta slide more to the right.
Might be a little bit of an offset.
That's what I get for driving the yellow thing and not the dots.
Haze is getting a bit brighter.
Have we said yet what fish these are that are higher up off the bottom?
They look like Pacific Ocean perch.
Cool. I will write that in.
All the places to run into a sea urchin's not the best. Look a little bit off to the left.
Off to the left.
Just looks like sediment that looked whiter than the rest, but
Sorry, are you still seeing it?
no. I mean, I saw what I saw, but it was not a sea.
Don't think I can be under you, Mike. Can't be. Should be 10 meters in front of you. Look to your left a little. I know, bring your head to the left a little. Aha.
Okay. We can move again.
I'm trying to slide over there. The DVL's off a little bit.
Bridge nav, another step, same bearing.
Okay, I'll wait here. Wait. So we're trying to keep lined up here, so if there's any fishing gear, we'll see it going around Tether and Argus's camera. Well, if we're lined up and everything's going arrow straight, we're less likely than to get it in if you're going through with sideways. Threading the needle, you got it. Mitigate the risk.
We're about 45 meters north. How long do you want to keep going north before we switch it around?
I'd like to switch around now.
Okay. So do you want to kind of step over and then come back south?
Yeah, I would like to do that.
All right.
So maybe step over 10 meters.
Yep.
Go back south.
So I'm going to do 10 meters due east. Okay.
Roger.
Bridge nav. We get a 10-meter step bearing 090.
Coming around the long way for tether management purposes. Because we're then going to go south, correct?
Yep.
Right. No, you can look. You should be able to look east here. Or just follow, yeah, just follow Herc. That'll work.
You sure?
It's the sound of a fan going into overdrive.
Yeah, that computer's freaking out.
It's just the usual
Dave
now.
turns those temperatures up back there.
All right. 180. Bridge nav.
I can, yeah, go ahead. I'll zoom around Argus. You want to chase me around, Mike?
We have a 10-meter step 180.
You can come up 5 while I come around. I messed up, Aaron. I should have got to the south before we stepped over it. My bad.
Do you want me to hold up?
No, you're good. We already stepped over, but
Take a look at that. Glance over.
it's better if I don't fly right under Argus. We do it all the time, but once in a while it gets us.
Can we scan down a little bit at that rock? I want to see what's going on in the sediment next to it.
Roger, coming down. Those
Doesn't look.
snails all over there. Can zoom in there if you want, Miley. Sediment on this side of it, Andrew.
Yeah. It doesn't look like anything.
Spongy things.
Yeah, sort of
Clams.
brachiopods.
Brachiopods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little squat lobster.
Oh, little guy moving off there.
Yeah.
Okay, come up another 5 as I come under you. Pull it tight. And I think you should come around to your port.
Slow down on the lumpy bits. Just look for any kind of seep stuff.
Sorry, say again?
Slow down, like when we see lumpy bits, we're just kind of looking for any kind of seep evidence.
Roger, sorry.
That looks interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Make sure you shout if you want us to stop.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
.3 is my speed over ground. Seems faster than .3.
Seems like lightning fast.
Slowing down.
You're still coming out under Argus, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
booting it a little bit to get out from underneath it.
You're running time to turn around and go back.
The longer we're under there. Yeah, so next time I'll scoot over and fly around.
Yep.
And then get out, because we want to stay out in front for the whole
Yep. Okay.
fishing line thing, and also for tether management.
Oh, it's a big skate.
Then I can make nice little square lines on the map instead of spastic ones.
Andrew, do you want to, I don't know, we might consider like taking it to that ledge or on this going south, or do you want to turn back around?
Well, let's keep going because we're just passing the seat point now, right?
Yeah.
So I like the idea of going down at least another, say 10, 20 meters
Okay.
to the edge of that ledge, maybe. I mean, there's always a chance that the seep's on the far side of that ledge.
Yeah. Just seemed like some of the picks were kind of following ledge-ish.
Hmm.
The pseudo picks, to be more precise. Ready for a move?
Yep.
All right.
Definitely ready.
Bridge nav. We have a 10-meter step 180. Thank you. Red is not a good choice for GVL on high pack right now.
Yeah, those colors kill me.
Ooh, I don't see anything.
All I can
That's
make
for
out
me?
from here is a green ship and red dots, red squares.
Lines everywhere.
Ooh.
No. No, I'm good. What was that? Yeah, we've been kind of stepping it. We just went up once and came back down. We, did spiral in the water column. We're gonna just, it looks like the edge of the ledge there, so maybe that's where we'll kind of turn it around if Andrew's ready. Get set up and we'll get it sorted. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if we'll go back north or if we'll go that way. All right. In order. Let's do. You want to do another 10 meters? What do you think? I think you're on mute.
Yeah, let's do another 10 meters. Seems like we probably would have seen it if it was to the west,
Okay.
but it also seems like yeah, let's try another 10 meters to the east, see how that works out.
To the east? Okay.
Yeah. Can we zoom out on high pop for a little bit? Just
Yeah,
to.
sure. Right now the DVL line is not very helpful. I could turn off this map so you could see where we were.
Yeah, please. It's a lot easier to see.
Yeah.
When it's not red on red.
If I change it, we'll lose it. How's that? Is that better? That's just a slope map, or we could just leave it off.
This is fine. I can see the red on the
Okay.
different colors.
All right, so 10 meters, 090, and try another track.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Bridge nav. Can we get a 10 meter step 090? Thank you.
I saw there was a possible additional steep down slope.
There was some picks down slope. So hold on, I'll zoom out. So this was the area you asked me to mark as we were coming up.
Oh, okay.
Let's get an overview of kind of everything. These were picks from the multi-beam, again, pretty weak picks, but picks nonetheless. And then the point H was, I believe it's like 750 meters up this way. That was the other, that point H that you had. That's kind of what we have. There may be, I could go back to my text file and see if there are any other picks in this general area. That's all I know right now.
What's the distance if we went down to the lower left peak, the western?
Like along here?
Yeah.
Here?
Or the top ones.
The top ones? That would be 230 meters, 200, near 300 meters.
Why don't we head that direction?
Okay. All right. Let me just cancel this move. Bridge nav, hold position. All right. Never mind 090. We're going to turn around. Just creep around here. How about 255? We're gonna just, and correct me if I'm wrong here, we're gonna now just head, these were some weak peak pics out of the multi-beam. We're gonna investigate, they're 200 to 300 meters. So we're gonna kind of track down along there, scanning.
Roger.
Scanning and hoping.
Scanning and hoping.
Yep.
Roger.
Sound good?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. You okay with 20 meter steps or you want to keep it shallow?
20 meters, good.
Okay. Bridge nav. We got a 20 meter step bearing 255. While we're doing that step, I'm going to try and lay in another point or two while looking at everything. So everybody help me keep eyes on stuff.
Okay.
Roger.
That's a big skate off to the left.
Oh, yeah. Now it's racing us.
These are long nose skates. I've seen a couple of them so far this dive.
Is that another Petrali, Erica?
Could be. I didn't get
Okay.
a great look at it.
Thanks.
Good eye. Thank you. Can we clear some of these tracks here?
Yep. Clear them, yeah? That's what you
Yeah,
said.
go ahead.
There you
Nice.
go, all clean and tidy.
That's lovely.
Look a little bit to the right, please.
Sure.
Bridge nav, another step, same bearing.
Thank you.
No worries.